Yo. What's up, everyone? Happy Monday to y'all. Today is November the 14th already, man. We halfway through November already. What is going on? Hopefully y'all had a great weekend. Hopefully. All right. I'm here to announce that Friday I will be back live. I'll be doing my live shows. My sons, they year came to an end, but it's all good. It is all good. It is all good. Salute to them boys, though. You just had a team that was just a little bit better on that Friday. But I have to say, my son, Junior, did an amazing job. 25 carries, 192, and 2 touchdowns. So it's safe to say that he definitely done his thing. All right? He did do his thing on his last career game as a high school student. And then my youngest son had 4 tackles, 3 of them solo. One of them, he crushed the dude. So salute to them boys. But for y'all will get me again twice a week. Mondays, 7:05. I apologize for being a little bit late today. And on Fridays, we'll try to do it at 7. All right? And throughout the week, it's on and popping. But today we got a good show. At least I hope it's a good show. And I call this Has the Tide Turned? Are cord cutters leaving Nvidia Shield TV for the Apple TV 4K? It doesn't matter if it's the 2021 version or the 2022. Now, I'll tell you this. Since the information has come out that you can cord cut, that you are able to cord cut, right? That you are able to cord cut. Are people really turning into the Nvidia Shield? Are people actually turning from the Nvidia Shield to the Apple TV 4K? In my household, I can say yes. I don't know why I'm not getting any let me see. Let me refresh this right quick because I'm not seeing any chat. All right. I'm not seeing anything that popped up. Salute to everybody. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you're coming in. All right. I think there was a delay on my chat. What up, though, Just G? Are you an individual that has turned from traditional Android devices and switched over to Apple TV 4K? Now, you had some video out there. What's up, Santos? You had some videos out there, all right? Had some videos out there that actually displayed the Apple TV 4K. But how many of them has actually got out there from a content creator and showed you different applications to make you be successful with cord cutting with the Apple TV 4K? All right. Again, it doesn't matter if it's the 2021, 22, or you may have an older model. All right. But first thing first, let me get the camera on. Let me get that on. First of all, what is up? Big salute to y'all. Big salute. So how many, I'm not going to say how many because I know some of y'all has tried it out. But I think there is a large turn right now. Just seeing all of these videos from different people. Now, different creators who traditionally show like Android devices such as the Nvidia Shield. Some of them shows Amazon. Some of them show Amazon Fire TV devices. Some of them show Zidoo devices. But it really wasn't that many individuals out here showing you what the Apple TV 4K does and how you can cord cut from it. And now you're starting to see everyday, YouTube creators who traditionally does Android devices only, doing videos on these devices right here. All right, they doing videos on it, and I think it's great. I think it's so great because it gives you an opportunity because so many years went by where we were saying, people were saying don't go with the 4K because it's a lockdown. You can't do much with it. And come to find out, you can do pretty much the same thing, except for plug, a hard drive into the device itself. But as far as having a home server, if you got Plex, you can use the Infuse app to actually pull your content, things like that. I think that is amazing. Those applications that does that, and also, the Eyebrow Peterson applications such as IPTV, the X Player that are all on inside the App Store. So again, are cord cutters leaving Nvidia Shield for a whole new experience? I'm going to say yes. I think a lot of people I think a lot of individuals are switching over, because if you look at YouTube, you can see that it's like a wave that's going, and there's so many people that are advertising the Apple TV 4K now more than ever. And I think if you just want to have, a good experience, I think it's something to try. It's something to try and get you moving. Now, again, for y'all who've been following me for a while now, everything pretty much costs when you use the Apple TV 4K. Again, it doesn't matter which model you're using or not. The 2021 to 2022, to get the best experience, you got to get the paid apps. That's just what it is. All right. But at the same time, it's such a great experience. Really, if you have your media collection on your home server and you get a decent or a great Eyebrow Peterson source that you get it from. I just think it's just it is a great product. And now I understand people, when I go and watch videos from like 2-3 years ago on Apple TV 4K, all of them say the same thing. If you're willing to watch Netflix, Hulu, Disney, the Apple TV, all the mainstream Apple TV, they say it is the best. Now, that's not a knock on the Nvidia Shield. That's not a knock on Amazon Fire TV streaming devices. It's just a wave that's going on right now, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I always told people at least every household should experience, the Nvidia Shield. I don't know if I'm going to be saying that in the future, because it seems like, everybody know that it is a gaming console, but with so many devices out here now, we have so many options. It's really hard to sit back and just say, hey, you need an Nvidia Shield, unless you want to get into gaming, which a lot of people do not game on their Nvidia Shield. They have Xboxes, they have PS5s, PS4s, they have those devices that they're gaming on. But as far as, just using it, certain features the Nvidia Shield will give you. If you're into, the audio aspects of it, then I understand. But if you just a person, you got you a nice little uh, uh, Dolby Atmos or a nice sound bar with a subwoofer, you can't go wrong. Some people are really going to look at it, for those specs. And I understand when, if you need, if you got a home theater and stuff, you done built your home theater or you got one and you just need the best, then I understand you using the Nvidia Shield, because that's what it comes with. It's going to give you everything you need to actually get your home theater up and running very, very well. But if you have if you're not into the audio, then you can go with a lot of other sources. Not to say your audio will not work with the sound bar, no one, but it's just that people don't spend $2, $3, $4,000 on their audio setup. So when they watch a movie like Black Panther or they watch, the Avengers, they want to get the full aspect of what they paid for, and that's understandable. I would probably be the same way. But there is a wave that is going where people are actually leaving the Android side and actually giving the Apple TV 4Ks a shot. And again, you don't need 100 applications or anything like that. Now, some people are going to say, well, Dale, why are you pushing this? Just a few months you were pushing Zidoo. We're talking about two totally separate devices. But not only that, I mean, because even if you got the Zidoo on my behalf, that doesn't mean you cannot, use the Apple TV in maybe your room or another place in your home or your business, because I still use the Zidoo, and I just use an application called Infuse to connect to the Zidoo to bring all of my content up, because the Zidoo is a server. It has a dedicated Samba server built inside that allows it to share its content that you have on there throughout your home network. I just think it's a great little device, and I'm definitely seeing a turn. I'm definitely seeing it. And again, when you have um, cord cutters that usually talk about third-party applications, and now they're on this, it is something that's going on. It's not just me. There are others out there that are talking about it. They're not just saying, oh, uh, uh, I get it. They're actually experiencing this. And I just think it's just a nice product, and it's just a nice conversation to have. To me, I think, as far as, what works for you and what may not. For all the people who have iPhones, that people love it. I'm not an Apple iPhone. I use it for the business, for my work. But my personal is Android. I'm still an Android guy, but again, I just love the interface. I love that I'm not getting a bunch of advertisement. I just love that it's a smooth, easy to use interface. Of course, with Android, you can manipulate, you can change things, you can have it looking beautiful. But again, you got to use other sources. Me, sometimes I just like basic. That doesn't mean I'm never going to use Nvidia Shield. I'm never going to use the Zidoo because I use them on a daily. I use them daily because I'm adding content to these servers every single day. So I need the Zidoo because honestly, I'm tired of Plex. That's just what it is. Plex I'm just tired of it. And maybe I need to revisit and probably rebuild it. But I just don't have the time to actually put in that work right now. But the thing is, it's definitely the wave is starting to shift. And I'm just saying, man, I don't know why I'm thirsty right now. When you get to talking on this mic, you get a little crazy. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? I was thinking about opening up the phones, but some of y'all don't be interactive like I would like y'all to be. But what do you think? If you have a question, you got a comment, I will highlight it. Maybe if I see a lot more engagement, I may say, hey, here's the link, come jump on. But we'll see. We will see. All right. So far I'm seeing Kenny say, what up? What up, though, Kenny? Yeah, it's definitely been a long time, Kenny. Say, I'm really looking into the Apple TV 4K. Got 2 shields already, but want to try it. Can you show how Plex is on it? Also looking for a vid on IPTV. You know what, Kenny? Because YouTube, I was really thinking about like something to do on the weekends, or maybe something to do on Friday after hours, of getting some type of like doing some type of like Zoom, or maybe doing some type of Zoom that where you can add like 100 people in there and just come in and I can show you how it look in the background. iPlay TV and X Player are real nice, but unfortunately you cannot show it on YouTube. I think you know why on that one. As far as Plex, I think I ended up disabling my. Let me see if I still got it up and going. I may and I may not on here, but it looks the same way. It's built pretty much the same way. Let me see though. So I can show you that because I had to reset everything. So let me do this right now for you, Kenny. And hold up, everybody. I will get, let me see, extra camera. And what I do, let me do this, Kenny. And hopefully you can see that, Kenny. But let me do this right quick. Let me go ahead and make the screen bigger. That way you see it right there. So here is my Plex, as you see on the screen. I got my 4K content, right? I got my action, drama, suspense, theater. And so it looks amazing. Honestly, it does. It looks very, very, very beautiful. That was something new. Animated. My biblical movies right here. Sorry about that. Let me see. I got my Christmas movies. And again, I could just go up here. And it's pretty much the same as like how I look on the Nvidia Shield and stuff like that. It's still beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's very, very nice. Classic TV. Let me go into comedy. And so again, you can just go up here to library and it'll pull all of your comedy. As you see right here. Very, very nice. I mean, it's still very, very beautiful. So if you're familiar with it on this, you know, on the Nvidia Shield and on other devices, you'll be familiar with it on this. Now, the one thing I do like about Plex, because I do have my my karaoke on here, which is very, very nice. But these are like my horror films right here. And again, I pull all of this. This my Plex comes from my router. All right. So just know that it does come from my router. But I also got my karaoke on here. So it's very, very nice. And so for some people, let me just turn down the audio, right? I turn down the audio and I can just play this, right? And this is Breaking My Heart by Mint Condition. And this is, like I said, this is my karaoke right here. And so this is very, very nice. One thing I do love about Plex, and you can do this as well, using like Zidoo and all of that. You could do that as well. All right. But I got my kids' movies and stuff like that. Really nothing has changed on here. I need to fix that right there, that Aladdin, but everything else looks beautiful. But I believe, just me, I believe that the home theater 4.0 is like the best. All right. But then you got the Infuse app right here. All right. You got the Infuse app. Up there in the top hand, the top in the middle, you see that little spin right here. I can go up here. Whenever you put something new in there, you can just refresh it and it'll do a buffer and stuff like that. All right. But again, you got your recently added movies, as you see right here. All right. A recently added television shows, stuff like that. You got, you can look at your whole library, or you can come down here to genres like action, adventure, like animation. If you click on animation, it will give you all of my animation that's on here. My comedy, as you see. Infuse is very, very nice. If you run in Plex, you can run that right on here using the Infuse. And again, when you see two of them, one is 1080p, one is 4K. All right. And so with the update, they started doing the collection. As you see, the collection right here. So they let you know that you do have a collection like House Party. All right. So when you go down here, I got House Party 1 and 2, but I think they got like 5 house parties, but I wasn't about to get them. So it's very, very nice. Both of these media library applications. I just love how Infuse do it. But again, my favorite one is Home Theater 4.0, which is on the Zidoo. All right. But again, just like the rest of them, you can get it and you can actually see everybody who's a part of it, who's in here, all the rest of the dramas in here, everything, if that's what you want to watch and things like that. Again, you can search, you can go up in here and search if you want, right there at the search. So if I wanted like Batman or something like that, I can do that, or I got a keyboard too, so I can actually type it in. Let me turn on that one. Keyboard connected. All right, so you see I can go the Batman. I think one of these are 1080, which is that one, that's 1080, and then this one is 4K. All right, so you see that's how it is. I can go back up here and I can search Let me see. What Halloween? All right, so I can search Halloween and actually get all of my Halloweens that I have on my network right here. If I want to search, let me see, go back up. If I wanted to search what Friday, anything with the word Friday in it. So I can go up in here and actually search anything with Friday in it. All right. It's the same as all the other ones. It's really no different. But again, I do have a Bluetooth on here. I don't know what else to search. Jurassic, right? Jurassic. Hold up. That's J-U. I think it's J-U-R, right? No, I don't want to do that. Hold up. I think it's R, right? ASS. All right. So there you go right there. And you see all the Jurassic Parks in here that I have on here. All right. So it's pretty cool because, again, I can always go down here and actually watch it and things like that. So it's very, very nice, Kenny. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's very, 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 very nice. What's up, everyone? What up, though? What up, though? Salvador say, yo, Dale, what do you think of the Formula GT devices? The GT devices are running Android TV OS. I don't think there's a problem with it. I like Formula devices. I also like Buzz TV devices. Both of them serves a purpose. For me, I used to actually, I got like 3 left that I really need to get rid of. I used to the formulas that I used to sell were the Z8s, and I just love the interface as far as the eyebrow Peterson television. So, like, if you're into like IPTV, the eyebrow Peterson television, then yeah, I wouldn't. You got to either go with the formula or you got to go with Buzz. Either one of them devices right there. That's what they specialize in. They specialize in the eyebrow Peterson television. Those devices right there. So that's what they specialize in. So for people who actually love, and that's what they live for, they can care less about, movie collection, then I would tell you to go and get like a Formula GTV, which is running Android TV OS. I do have one. I used to use it a lot, but then I replaced it. Fred say, yo, there is no doubt Apple makes superior devices. However, Apple is not open like Android. Apple can decide anytime to remove apps as they have done in the past. And that may be true, Fred. I have not experienced that. The same goes with Android. We done had Android apps all of a sudden disappear as well. This is not just an Apple thing. There has been, applications that has been removed from Google. Unless you had that unless you had that Android application, maybe stored on a flash drive or memory, there have been times where you could not find an application in Google Play Store. Believe me, I've been there, and yes, it's been time. So it happens both ways. For right now, for what my purpose is, I don't need it to be open. Because I use a couple of applications. That's all I need is the couple of applications to get me by. To tell you the truth, I only use 3 applications when it comes to the Apple. That's the iPlay TV, the X Player, Both of those are for Eyebrow Peterson Television. Also, I use Infuse. Infuse has been around for years. And you know, it just allows you to take your collection that's hooked up on your home network, and add it so you can use it. So it happens both ways. I done been around this a long time to see applications come and go. It's just that a lot of times you can go to like Aptoid and things like that to actually grab your application. So you are absolutely correct, but it does happen on Google side, and there are third-party application apps that you can use as well. But you have to be careful because not every app performs the same. You got to make sure you got the correct application, because sometimes somebody's going to eventually say yeah, but also you can get malware on your Android device. And believe me, I've been there too. I had to factory reset my Nvidia Shield because I put an application on there, and all of a sudden I kept getting these crazy ads on all of my applications. So it's crazy. Vincent say, yo, I'm in the Apple ecosystem. I've been using the Apple TV for years. I also use the Nvidia Shield. I have decided to go to Apple TV completely after this last Nvidia update break one of my shields. And Vincent, that I think you're not the only one that has happened to. With the Nvidia Shield, I think if you want all the bells and whistles, which I know you have, Vincent, me and you done talked plenty of times in the background, you know, for the full experience, yeah, the Nvidia Shield will give you that. But me, since I moved with the Apple TV, I use the Apple TV every day, and I use my Zidoo to actually feed the Apple TV. And also I got my external drive hooked up to my PC as well. So absolutely, I understand completely what you're trying to say. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, Dave, it's been a lot, and I think it's because you have cord cutters, you know, such as myself, who's actually putting a little bit of a wave behind it. Now, I don't know if I was the first. I don't know if I was the second one. But once I start putting it out there and telling people, like, yo, you might, you know, this is nice. Really, after I got educated. After I got educated, because remember, I end up grabbing it and I put it back. And then I got an email saying, Dale, you really need to look into this. And I tried it again, and I have not put this remote down since. I have not put the remote down since. Not to say I don't use any other remote control, because there go my Zidoo. Here's my Nvidia Shield, and here is my Cube right here. I got other remote controls as well, but I'm definitely, you know, once I gave it to my wife, and my wife loved it, that was it. And then my daughters, they use it. They have not looked back, you know. So it really comes down to the household, right? If your household is happy, then you're gonna be good to go. You're gonna kind of lean that way. Now, my wife would have said, no, I want the Nvidia Shield TV Mate, much easier, much better. Then I would have stayed that way. You know, I probably would have been flip-flopping, but once she took it, I didn't have to teach her anything else, because you know, she loved it. So it was good on that. What's up, everybody? You say, yeah, I actually tried Lily. I got Lily on here. I actually went in there and I was messing with it. And you'll see it right here. I do have Lily on here right there. There's my Lily right there. So I do have it. I just haven't, I ain't been able to crack it as yet. You know, I put my server on there and it gave me a hard time. So I'm gonna have to check it out again. Guns. What up, though? Chariot, what's good? Don say, yo, hey Dale, how's it going? I still like my Shield because I'm able to install third-party apps. always, it said I always have a backup. It's a must. Absolutely, and I agree with that. See, with me, my backups to I got a couple backups with Eyebrow Peterson Television, and I don't use no third party apps on my Android because I have my own media server. So me using like BTV, me using like Cinema HD, me using like TTV, what's that, Cyberflix? I don't even know if that even works still. I'm quite sure it probably do. Me using Kodi, all of those applications, they're irrelevant to me because I don't want to wake up again and then another application is gone. Or when I go and pick a movie, I'm seeing something else. Or I got to wait for it to spin and all of that stuff. I just think it's best when you serve it, you get your own content and build your own library, because then it caters to you and your household and your family. So that's why I even listen. I don't even use none of those applications. Nova Player, that's it. Uh, Infuse, that's it. Home Theater 4.0, that is it. That's all I use. But I understand, Don, if you don't have it, then you got to go with what you have until you get it going. Big Q say have tried all the major streaming devices. Apple TV 4K has the best video quality on my 4K TV. I use Fire Stick only now for one other app I can't use on Apple TV. So, man. So, I mean, it's still, like I said, it depends what that app is, Big Q. If you email me, I might have a solution for you. I just need to know the application. If you're talking about Eyebrow Peterson Television, I definitely got a couple of applications for you. So, question, does Apple TV play all video formats? As far as what video formats, Ms. Gail, give me some examples of video formats you would like for it to play. Well, give me some formats you would like for it to play, and then we'll go from there. Alvarado, what's up? For Pika, again, I don't use Kodi. I couldn't tell you the last time I ever used Kodi. Once the third-party application started coming out, I was done with Kodi, because Kodi was going through so many changes or anything like that. No, you must, in order to use Infuse, it's good that you have your own media collection. On this page, a lot of us have our own media collection. A lot of us have our own media server, which means we know how to go out there and get the content and save it on like a NAS device or external hard drive. And we use our home devices to actually share the media across our network. So we don't need Kodi. Some people still use Kodi. I haven't used Kodi in probably like 3 to 4 years now. Third-party applications took me away from Kodi. And then once I really got serious into building my own media library, meaning my movies, TV shows, music, then it was a wrap. It was no need to actually think about getting or using Kodi anymore. Dave say, other than upgrading the hardware, what would you do or add to the Shield to bring it back to top spot? Any particular apps? Nope. I think for the Shield to come back, they definitely gonna have to make some changes. Again, as far as maybe adding something such as like an HDMI import. 4 gigs of RAM, it is no biggie because a lot of these devices are only 2 gigs and run well. But they got to give us some type of options. Honestly, I don't know what else the Shield will do. I know the Nvidia Shield is not going to do anything because they still know it's a very powerful device. But I think I said it last week. Definitely an HDMI import must. It must. And then I think the Nvidia Shield with all of these updates should not be messing up a lot of devices. When they do major updates, it should not be messing up your devices. Remember the last major update, it took out people Plex. People were out there Plex for like a month or a month and a half. It was just that long. So they definitely need to repair that, so when updates happen, something doesn't break. And so far, that's been a major, every time they do a major update, something breaks. Something does not work right. And it just takes them too many times, little minor bug updates fixing this, and then they got to fix that. So I think that's one thing they have to work on, as far as the Nvidia Shield. But maybe a new look or something like that. Remember, there was a rumor that they was doing the Nvidia Shield television. Whatever happened to that? That just fell off the face. I mean, they had at one of them CES Consumer Electronic show that they did in Vegas a few years ago. Remember, they had a Nvidia Shield television. I think it was like a 55 or a 60-inch television. I guess that got scrapped as well. I don't know. So it's just little things like that. They have to work on. It's just that, and also one thing that I just didn't think that was fair is when they used to give you a game controller, and they gave you a game controller and it cost you $200. They took the game controller and kept the device at $200. I just think that was kind of unfair. It's just little things like that you think about that, Nvidia Shield got over, and I think with all of these options, people have moved on. People have moved on big time. You're right about that. You're right about that. What's up? Oh, you say why I had you had it first. What up, though, hustler? What's good? I'm trying to see. What up, though, BK? What's good with you? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. Miss Gail say, does it play AVI MP4 265 HEVC? The MP4, absolutely it plays. The 265, absolutely it plays. AVI, I think in the newest one, the AVI does play in the 2022. It's not that many codecs out right now as far as video formats that are in AVI. I know they are coming, and I think with the 2022, it definitely plays it. I can't remember in 2021. I can check though. It ain't no biggie. I can check right quick if I can find it. Mm. I'm looking at it. AV, I'm not seeing it on here, but it's not that much content in AVI as of right now. You know, I do know it's coming, and maybe they just sat back and was like, yo, we're not going to push that right now because there's not a lot that's out there as far as pushing that format. But I do know a lot of devices that say they play it. It's just that it's not out like that. But as far as 264, 265, it does play that HDR10 plus HDR10. I see HEVC, so I do see those formats on that. The AV, it's called AV1, ain't it? It's not AVI. Is it AV1, right? Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure just to be on the safe side. The AV1, not AVI, AV1 format. So I'm gonna just put Apple TV. Let me just see. I could have swore I thought nope. So the AV1, it does not have the AV1 support. Neither one of them has the AV1 support. All right. So, but again, I don't think there's a lot of content out for that as of right now. But I think if they was to start getting a lot of content, then I'm quite sure they'll push an update where they would add it. You know, that ain't nothing but an update. You know, and one thing about it, since I've been using the Apple TV, not the Nvidia Shield, but since I've been using the Apple TV, I have saw 2 updates that came through. 2 of them, and it wasn't a hiccup. Let me change that format right here. It looks a little bit better when it's in that 4K. I don't know why I would have had it on 1080p. I'm fooled. Ty say, quick question for an elderly person from your experience. Which device is easy to use? Mag, Formula, Buzz TV? Really, that's going to come down to personal preference. For Mag is mostly going to be like STB emulator. You're going to get the STB. That interface is like old. That is like 7 years old. Some people still use it, but you know, you're really not going to see that. For the easiest one, I would say, because you can go Formula or Buzz TV, you can go either one. But to tell you the truth, if you want an N for eyebrow, yeah. See, I knew you was going there. Because both of them pretty much similar. I can't knock either one of them because they all have the TV guide and things like that. So either one, not the Mag, but the Formula or Buzz TV, either one of them will work for you. I think the biggest thing with the Buzz TV, you just have to pick your layout. How do you want your layout to look? That's pretty much it. Because they give you different versions that you can use as far as you want it. Every time you turn on your device, what layout do you want? But either one, the Formula or Buzz, you cannot go wrong with them. You can't go wrong with it. Either one of those devices, because they pretty much going to work the same. Honestly, I'm just being honest. They're going to work the same, pretty much. You know, both of them will allow you to record and things like that. So it's really up to you on that. That one would be a personal preference because both of them work for me. Either way, they'll both work. I probably wouldn't go with the Mag because that's just old. That's an old program. STB, you know, emulate, that's just an old one. I don't know if I would go with that one. You say, yo, Dale, how I put TV Mate Lite on my Apple TV 4K. Don't even do it. I tried it. It's not as good as the Android one. I'll tell you, let me do this. There's a few of them that are just mint. All right. I don't like GSE. And you know, XCIPTV is okay. If you're going to use those applications like TV Mate, XCIPTV, or if you use like GSE, I think those work better Android. That's just me. I think they work better Android. But now, because they are free on here and you can get away with it, but I just believe when you go like iPlay and XPTV, I mean not X, IPTV X, either one of these, I think you will be well suited. It'll work. Like Smarters is all right. It works better in my opinion. Smarters, XCIPTV, GSE, TV Mate, all that stuff, it works better on Android. I just believe you got to go with the premium source to really enjoy these two right here. The iPlay TV and the IPTV X. Those are great applications right there. All right, you can't go wrong with them. You cannot go wrong with it. And I just love, man, I love to see one thing about it. Let me do this right quick. Let me just do this right quick. One thing I love about this, right? Because when you have them in your top row, all right, whichever is in the top row, it is show at the top, right? But like when you go to your apps, or if you just want to go to, you know, all of this is show right here. You know, I like the IPTV, man. I mean the Apple TV. Pretty cool. But they also give you a free one that you can use. You know, you can actually go here and actually pull, you know, go to like share, and actually it doesn't look good. So don't be thinking like, oh man, it doesn't look good, guys. I'm telling you that now. It does not look good at all. It's not going to look as good as like you know, Infuse. It is not going to look good. What's up, Ricky Cass? Say Kodi is my standby for my local media. Still the best standalone media center on Android. I don't know about that, Ricky. I don't know about that because I got a device that's called I got a device, and maybe I should plug it. Matter of fact, let me do this. I got a device that's called the Zidoo. All right, let me do this right quick. Let me do this right quick. All right, let me just move this down right quick because I got to make sure I ain't showing nothing. Because you know the haters, they be out there lurking. I think this is it. All right, let me see. All right, let me show you something, Ricky. Let me add this back to the stream. I love me some Kodi. I love some Kodi, but it does. Kodi plays any and everything now. I do know that. I do know it. Kodi, you can put a ham sandwich and Kodi would tell you the ingredients. But as far as my media library, right now you're looking at the Zidoo. All right. You're looking at the Zidoo, and I think as far as anything you throw at it, it is very, 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 very nice. Yes, I like Kodi as well, but I also like this. Kodi has a learning curve. It has one heck of a learning curve on there, and it's just too much. And the thing about it, for easiness, you cannot go wrong with a Zidoo. All right, this is the Zidoo. Of course, you got your files, you got your media, you got your music, you got your apps, you got your settings. But once you go into this, and again, you can add to it. It's a server, so that means you can feed this bad boy, just like Kodi. You can feed this to put your media up here, And again, I just think, to me, everybody have their own difference, but I think for me, this is a bad media center here because what it's capable of doing. All right, what it's capable of doing, and again, this bad boy just take your collection and just do it automatically. All right, there's no hidden anything. All right, just like Deadpool, it has them ready to go, and if you just click on it, it gives you everything. You can look at a trailer right off site, all of that. You can see the actors and actresses in here, all of that. It's just so amazing, this device right here. But let me do something right quick. Let me see. I'm trying to look for, I mean, just the beauty of it. And it's just a nice little device to me. And I still got to get my John Wick collection. I'm missing number 3. I just love the music, the art, everything that's in the back of it. It's just a beautiful sight. It's very, very nice. Also, with the let me do the music. Again, if I wanted to play my music on here, I can. It's just a nice little device to use. Honestly, it's just very, 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 very nice. But Ricky, I mean, it's just personal preference. That's all it is to me. It's just personal preference. But I feel you, Kodi plays any and everything. Kodi plays any and everything. When I tell you any and everything, it plays any and everything. So I already know it. Yep, you can play any and everything with Kodi. I'm talking about whatever format it has it on there. All right, let me see. You say I would fully agree, but you have to have a Zidoo to use it, right? Absolutely. Absolutely. And Kodi has a learning curve, but man, we learned it years and years ago. Yeah, I used to mess around. I had my own Kodi. I did my own Kodi builds and everything. I did it. Only thing I didn't, I did Kodi builds. Kodi is just nice. It does have the learning curve, but for simplicity, easiness, just feeding it. I just like it. Sometimes it's just good for individual. I think everybody should learn Kodi, but I understand why people don't mess with it because of the learning curve. So absolutely, Kodi is Kodi to me, for what Kodi does, Kodi should be a paid application. For what you can do with Kodi and how so many people made money off of Kodi. I think Kodi would have been, huge, huge, if they would have went, paid. Yeah. Yeah, you say TV Max is very good, paid version. I'm gonna have to try it out. I think I tried it, just to see how it was going. But I give it a look, because right now I'm into the iPlay. I paid for that GSE. It just didn't do me anywhere. It didn't do anything for me. But the thing about it, I don't want Kodi though. That's the thing about it. At least me, I don't need Kodi. I don't want Kodi on here. I'm not huge with the Kodi. Uh, I don't, Kodi wouldn't do anything for me. Again, I'm all about the ease of getting the job done, and it just wouldn't do anything for me. I know there are ways to do a lot of things. I do know that, but it just, matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think they named it. I know one media player is called Mr. C or something like that. That's based off of Kodi. But me personally, I just don't want the headache. But I do know that you can do some things. I think I read that a while ago, how to get Kodi on your Apple TV. I think it was a video out too. So your DA, you say your D. I just got the Doom HD Pro version 4K solo not long ago. It's very nice. Have the Zapiti in the bedroom. Kodi is still to go. Kodi is definitely, for what Kodi can do, it's definitely a GOAT. It's definitely a GOAT. A lot of these applications are based off of Kodi. Infuse, Plex, all of the Mr. C, all of these applications are a branch off of Kodi for what you can do with it. Because Kodi was the first to sit back and say, hey, if you got a movie collection, you can put it on here. A lot of people don't know that Plex is actually built from, Kodi. So yes, absolutely. You say, yo, I have sent people to Nova that I think will have trouble. Absolutely. Nova, 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 just for the easiness. See, because a lot of people, the goal is not to confuse everyone, right? That's the whole goal of this, not to confuse everyone. And so, everybody's not going to get, like, my wife couldn't get Kodi. My mom's couldn't stand Kodi. She just couldn't pick it up. Some people actually picked it up, but a lot of people just didn't understand it. So when they came out with the third party applications, that made things not a little, but a lot easier for them going into Kodi, waiting for it to open up, then going to the movie, clicking on one of the add-ons, going to new or searching and stuff like that. A lot of people couldn't catch on to it. Yep. Say, yep. Yeah, it's a nice little it's a nice program when all else fails. Hey, when everything fails, you should be able to plug directly into your television. What up though, Sean? What up though? Meta say, yo, nope, because don't A lot of people who I deal with doesn't depend on third-party applications. With Apple, no. But now, if you want to learn how to build your own media library, that's where you have to email me, because we don't depend on third-party applications. We don't depend on Kodi, because a lot of add-on developers and stuff like that, they will cut it off, or third-party applications go down, right? What was that one? Damn, I don't forget. The one application where everybody was using it was like the most popular application on there. It's been years now. It's been about 4 years now. It went down, and everybody was, what I'm gonna do, and things like that. So over here, what I teach is how to get your own content. That way you don't have to depend on none of these applications. You don't have to depend on Kodi. You can just build your own media library and use the applications that we have on hand. So that's the thing about it. So we don't need Real-Debrid on an Apple. We don't need Real-Debrid on an Android, really, if you follow me. So we don't need Real-Debrid for that, because we get the content. We know how to get it. You say, Dale, what's up with Lily Player in the Apple Store? Is nice. That bad boy has Samba Server. I have the IPTV, which is nice. And I had the Infuse app. Check out the Lily Player. Yeah, that's what I was told earlier by Guns. He told me to check it out. I was messing around with it. I do have it on my Apple. I do have it on there. So I definitely have the Apple. It's on there. So again, I do have it. I just have to get it up and going. Again, as you see it right there, I do have it. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play around with it. Gail say, yeah, Nova Player is nice too. Absolutely. Nova is very, very nice. Very, very nice. What up, though, Ephraim? What is good? No, I'm not talking about Zion. Nah. What was the other one? I don't forget. No, I'm talking about the most popular one. And when that bad boy went down, shit, people was running. It wasn't Zion, I tell you that. But again, I don't use them third-party applications. It's no need for me to use them. So I can tell you, only thing I know how to put them on devices and call it the day, make sure they work and keep it moving. I don't use them. I build my own, which I would suggest that everybody do. When you build your own, you ain't got nothing else to worry about. You ain't got to worry about anything going down. Build your own library. If you don't know how, I'll be getting to my emails later on today. Definitely there's the email. All right. Hit me up and we'll get you going. It ain't no we, I'll get you going. And you will go from there. When you build your own library, you build it, and the rest is history. All right. The rest is history. The rest is history. Crazy. All right, where we at? 94? Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Terrarium. Terrarium was that deal. Terrarium is very, very nice. Google is your friend and watch multiple YouTubers. Everyone brings something you might not be aware of. Absolutely. Yeah, Terrarium TV, boy, when that bad boy went down, it was a wrap. Just like when what was that one application that kept all of your kept all of the apps and people was using it? What was the name of that application that everybody you can use, and it kept all of your applications, you know, in there, and you can give away the number and people will go on there and use it, and it was crazy. It was crazy. I can't remember that app either. Filing. Filing. And all the years I was like, hey, listen, guys, save it. Because I'm telling you, these apps go up and down. And when it goes, you're gonna be stuck. And man, people was hitting me up. Oh, damn, I need this. I need that. You should have saw the emails coming across. And all we was telling y'all, I did videos how to save, you know, applications to your flash drive, all of this. And you had some of the people who follow me for like years who was stuck on that file link. And when it went down, people, oh man, their money was messed up. Oh my goodness, man, all the email. Damn, can you please send me this? I made a few dollars on the side though. Can you just please do it? Go ahead. Yeah, I'll hook you up. And set up me a Google Drive and gave them access to the Google Drive. And said, go up there and get the application. Go here. So yeah. So that's how it was. You know, and I like I said, I'm always trying to think ahead. I'm always thinking ahead because if I know, I'm just one of them people, if you put all of your eggs in one basket, everything can get crushed like that, and then you stuck. You know, I tell y'all, always have a backup. Always have a backup. Always have a backup. Don't just depend on one source. Have a couple of sources, you know, because you just never know when one of these programs or applications go down. You need to be able to shift to the next one. Yeah, I never got into that one because, like I said, I didn't listen. Even though I had a file link, I used this instead because I will be on the road. Like I could be in my car and actually program a device just using a flash drive. So always have a backup because you just have to have a backup, man. When you have a backup, things just move accordingly. When one door is shut, we go to the next one. And as we building that one up, we should be looking for another source. But one thing I know, these will never, ever, ever fail you. These will never, ever, ever fail you. So however you put your applications and stuff on that. And so that's what I did. And yeah, I made a few dollars. Miss Billy say, yo, Dale, I have Kodi with Debrid on my Apple TV. I really love it. But like you said, personal preference. Absolutely, personal preference is the key. Absolutely, personal preference is the key. And, you know, like I said, Kodi, and big salute, Miss Billy. And Kodi is that's a bad media player. It is a bad one. It is very, very solid. Very, very solid. You know, like you said, yeah, I don't use it. I'm like, forget that. I'm like, forget that. I'm going to roll with this one. So, absolutely. You say Droid came before File Link. The very first one was the one that, oh, man. I want to say, what was the one that Butcher used? Butcher had a nice one, man. When Butcher, that's when I think I learned. I say, oh, heck, you know, when Butcher shut that one down, I say, oh, heck, you know, no, I can't go through this no more. Because I used to go to the Butcher, right? I go to it, get everything, and go from there. It might have been called Droid something. I can't remember. So, but those are just some of the things I use. I don't depend on them applications because, again, I just keep mine on the flash drive. Even when I'm setting up an on device, ain't nothing like just getting the OTG, sliding that flash drive on there, and just going into a file application, putting them on there, and calling it the day. Done with it. Done with it. Was it called Buddy? I think so. It was called Buddy, wasn't it? Buddy something, right? It was called something. That's back in the day. Butcher had that. No, I ain't read. I must have missed it. I must have missed it. I must have missed it. Not in my area, matter. Not in my area. I can go right now. Listen, I went to Walmart today. They had about like 8 of them. I went over the weekend. They had 13. So in my area, I can go right to Walmart and pick them. Matter of fact, if y'all are a part of our DST Facebook group, you will see the picture. You will see the picture of me took a picture of me at my Walmart with a whole bunch of them. So it just depends where you at. Yep. So again, the Facebook group is called DST. That's what it's called. D as in David, S as in Sam or Superman, T as in Tango or Thomas. That's what it's called. And you come over there and then we talk. We be up in there talking smack and everything. You say ATL doesn't have. ATL got a lot going on now. I love the Apple TV because it makes it so convenient to play my Apple Music playlist on the speaker in the house, and it's nice to pull up my photos in my iCloud and view on my TV. Absolutely, Big Q. I feel you on that one. Right now, I got a 65-inch in my living room. I got my Vizio Elevate soundbar and speaker up there, and guess what's connected to it? The Apple TV, and that bad boy sound amazing. We were watching the 2018 version of Black Panther. Yeah, man. Oh my goodness, it just sounds good. It sounds very, very good. You say you was able to get 3 of them boys. Yeah, I went and got some last weekend. So in my area, yeah, I got them. So I might have to do a video just to show y'all all my Walmarts. But then we might have some of y'all coming here. Or y'all might, some of y'all got family. I don't know, not one person that don't got some type of family in Detroit. You mess around, hey, yo, I need you to go hit the Walmarts in Detroit, Metro Detroit, and send them to me. Oh, man. So, absolutely. Say Droid admin, all of that stuff. Yep. Absolutely. So, but before I get up out of here, I got to show y'all the newest. I think y'all saw some of these right here. I got to rock these right here. You see these, Gail? You like those, Gail? Like those right there? You know I got the rock. And yes, those are the real ones. These are not them. I got some fake J's for y'all. Some of y'all saw these right here. These are the 2 trays right here. These are the Team Jordans, but these are the Jordans that they got 6 the years that he won his rings, the 3 peats, they made one shoe. And they got some good different colors, but I like this colorway right now. I think I showed these. I'm not for sure. These some bad boys too. As you see right here. These are the J's as well. All right. Very, very nice. And I got some right here. They come with 2 shoelaces. I'll be rocking these during the Christmas time. All right. As you see, you know, I love them. I love the ones. All right. But these got you see the little work on them? See that? So definitely got to rock them J's. Man, I got so many, man, it's crazy. It is crazy. She say, see, which gray ones? Which gray ones? Which gray ones you talking about? Oh man. Hey, look, I would definitely, it's a couple of pair. I'm gonna tell you. Now, you better not do no crime in these. These are the ones that glow in the dark. You definitely better not do no crime in these LeBrons right here. These are the ones that the soul, I don't know. Let me see. If that light right there, but these are the ones right here. You better not do no crime with these because them boys glow in the dark. It's crazy. And these are the old LeBrons. I never even wore them. They got a little dust on them when the dude was down here working. But I never even wore these. Still haven't wore these. Still haven't worn them. So yeah, man. So but I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. I'm about to go on grub because a brother is starving like Marvin. You say, hey, doing no single out, you looking like MJ. Who you think taught MJ his moves? I taught him the moves, man, back when I was like 2 years old. He came into Detroit on the number streets. Oh, you say the Velveeta kicks. I think he got a couple of them. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. I think you're talking about there's only a couple of them that you could be talking about. No, you definitely ain't. You ain't talking about these, are you? You ain't talking about these right here. I think you're talking about the other ones. I will have to find them bad boys. Them boys somewhere around here. I will have to find them. They somewhere over here. These it. No, these are not it. They in one of these boxes over here. No, that's not it. They're in one of these boxes over here. I just don't know where they at right now. They in one of these boxes. One of these boxes right here. I just don't know yet. I don't know yet, but I'll find them for you. You see my 2-step. What you eating, Chopper? Some nuggets?
Yeah.
Damn, boy. You said the audio not coming from the headset? It should be. At least I hope so. Probably not, though. Probably not. Let me see. You're absolutely right. It wasn't. Up, you're absolutely right. It sure wasn't. Definitely wasn't. It should be coming through now. Nobody even told me. Cause I had to update the computer and everything, so all my settings got thrown off. That's why I was late. But it should be coming through now, though. It's all good. It's at the end of the show. Hey, Everett. Nobody even told me, like, hey, Dale, hey, man, your audio is not good, man. You're on one of them webcam mics. But appreciate it. Hey, but check it out. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I got another one, a cheaper alternative that's coming this week. I will let y'all know. I don't know if I'm gonna just do a live or just do a dedicated video on this one, but it may help someone in the long run. So everybody, make sure you have a good rest of your evening. I will be back on Fridays again. My boys, they lost their game, so Friday shows is back on. My baby boy, he got off. He had 4 tackles, 3 of them solos. He cracked somebody, and then he put that punishment on in this game. And then my junior, as y'all get a lot of stats from him, 25 carries, 192 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did his thing, but they came up short. So he's on that chapter. That high school chapter is done. He will be back. Hopefully y'all will see him in college. All right, on your television or something. We'll just see which way we're gonna go with it. But much love to y'all. Some of y'all, I shared it in DST. Y'all saluted. Y'all thumbs up it. A few of y'all even shared it. I got the notification y'all shared it. So again, I appreciate all the love, the support, the prayers, because we know how dangerous football is. And none of my boys, my baby boy didn't get hurt. Junior got hurt, but he didn't miss a game. He was limping, legs swollen from taking hits, ankles swollen, knees swollen, hand all type. That's what it is. He play a position that he's gonna get stepped on. He's gonna get popped. He's gonna do everything. But I'm happy to say he broke all of the records at his high school. So his name will be going up very, very soon. And it's going to take a talented person to actually break it. He broke the touchdown. He broke the yards. He broke the total yards. And he broke some other stuff. So I can't remember. I think it's like he got about 5 different records. So that's a beauty. So for the, rest of his life, he has something he can go to and say, man, look, I was that man. Even when he get 50, listen, back in my high school days, I was the guy. So I'm very proud of my sons. But that chapter in high school is officially done. So but I will keep y'all, up to date on the next one. So we got he done got what, 2 offers already, both Division Ones, but we're gonna play it out. We're gonna see what it is. One is a school in North Carolina. They reached out to him today. So this is the first one that's south. That reached out to him. So I will let y'all know in the future what else is coming our way. But I'm so proud of him. He definitely worked hard. He did his thing. I got one more, and that's a bigger guy. And we had a talk. And the position he played, he got to go at it every single time, or as you know, because he played DN, he played defensive tackle. So you know how that go. They got to go to war every single play. Only time you don't go to war is when you on the sideline. Other than that, if you don't get tough and strong with it, they will run you over. All right. So I'm just so happy, man. I'm happy and definitely, but maybe he'll be coming to one of y'all towns and if I can't make it, I can reach out to one of y'all and say, hey, can you go to the game, check on him, and see, and then go from there. But I plan to be on every, I plan to be at every game for both of my boys, and then each one thing I can say, each generation is getting closer and closer to the ultimate goal. Um, my uncle, my pop's brother, as a high school student, he got drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates, but he didn't go because my auntie was pregnant and he didn't want to leave his wife, so he turned it down. This was back in the 70s. My little brother actually did very, very well. Knocked the number one team off in basketball. My brother was just gifted in basketball, so he definitely did his thing. Always in the paper, always in the paper. And then he actually had a scholarship, and he went to Alabama State. But my brother got into some things, that got him kicked off the team. So now we got another one who actually all in the paper, all on the internet, and now he has a chance to take it to another level. So each generation is getting closer and closer, and if he doesn't make it, at least he got the skill set and he got the knowledge to tell his kids or one of his nephews how to go even further. So we getting close. We're getting very, very close. I'm so proud of them though, and we gonna get there. We'll get there. Uh so bro, Adele being on live TV, watch my son and cut the cords. Time. That's the goal. That's the goal. He gonna go to Division One actually reached out today. So we gonna get it going. I will keep everybody posted. Again, that way, you know, uh, if I'm not mistaken, I will have to get in touch with Miss Billy because I think the school is down in her neck of the woods. So Miss Billy, if you out there, I'll be reaching out to you and just checking with you and see because it is in your neck of the woods. And if he come that way, Miss Billy, uh, you might have to give him that long talk because it's a difference between North girls and Southern women. All right, I know. I've been so. Hey, salute to everyone. This is Superdell, man. What's up, Miss Carla? I'm about to get up out of here. What's up, baby? How you doing? And I will see y'all on the next one. So stay tuned. I don't know if I'm gonna do a live tomorrow or either Wednesday, but stay tuned. I got a lot more for y'all. And again, I got another something coming in that may be able to help one of y'all. All right. Salute. Superdell. I'm out this joint. I will talk to y'all later, guys. Y'all stay healthy. Y'all stay blessed. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.